Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dychronic, your host here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be taking a look at these Xur's inventory random rolls and all my recommendations for June 19th, 2020. You can find these Xur in his regular location on Io, so just head over to Io in the Giant Scar, make your way over into this cave right here, and you can find him in his regular location on Io. This is a high overview of everything that he has available in case this is all you cared about. And again, another helpful tip if you are trying to level up multiple different types of characters, using the Xur to give you bonuses is going to be very, very nice. For example, my hunter is actually really low levels. To give him a 1050 chest item when his highest chest is probably like 1010 is a really good benefit. Moving on, let's go and talk about the weapon. Today we have the Crimson, a weapon that's actually still pretty good in the Crucible, even though it hasn't been used that much. If you've never heard of it, is a 3-burst hand cannon, has 415 rounds per minute. Its range is near maximum, and with the catalyst actually makes the range go all the way up to the maximum, so it's pretty insane range with things like accurized rounds, small bore, pretty great perks on it. And of course, finally, Cruel Remedy. Kills with this weapon heal the wielder, and precision kills refill the magazine, which is really, really good in Crucible. Now, it's technically not as good in relevance to everything else as it used to be, but it's still a very nice weapon, especially if you like to use pulse rifles. This is kind of like a closer range pulse rifle as a hand cannon with some slight differences. And the best part is that it's an exotic, so there is no sunset for any exotic, so you can use it from now until forever. Oh yeah, I forgot, also has some ornament, making a nice silver baller on it. Oh, look, the size of the knife changes. You know, I like, wow, the different ornaments just get longer and longer. Yes, over time, as you age, this is what happens, yes. Moving on to the hunter exotic, we have the Dragon Shadow, a pretty powerful Crucible exotic for the hunters these days. Definitely like the top 4 for Crucible exotics for sure. Probably top 3. I would say it's probably like 2 or 3, yeah. Its main perk, Wraith Metal Mail, dodging reloads all of your weapons and increases both movement speed and weapon handling speed for a brief period of time. Now, why is this amazing? Firstly, you reload all your weapons whenever you dodge, which makes it really convenient. But more than that, you also move faster, which is also very important, and you jump higher. It's very important for a hunter. And the most important part, weapon handling. It basically allows you to get quick draw on all of your weapons after dodging. So your weapon's ready faster, they switch faster, they aim faster. It's just everything faster, and it's very nice to have, especially if you're a very aggressive player. As far as the role goes, a primary and intellect is not really what you want to see. Definitely getting your super faster is not a bad thing, but I would honestly like to see more in mobility and more in recovery because it is a Crucible exotic. And on top of that, I think it also has, it has an ornament that makes a little squishy face lion on the front if you want a squishy face lion instead of a squishy face dragon. Squishy face lion! Yes, squishy face lion! Moving on to the Titan exotic, we have the MK44 Stand Aside. Its main perk, Seriously Watch Out, grants an overshield while you're sprinting at full health with any one of these shoulder charges. And hits with these abilities recharge a portion of your melee energy. Now, this gives you about half of your melee energy back, so it's a more universal version of Insurmountable Skull 4 without healing and without giving you full melee back every time. In my opinion, that overshield is basically just like one auto rifle shot. It's basically next to nothing. The only real benefit of this is the fact that you do get some melee energy back, but Insurmountable Skull 4 is just going to be superior if you're using Arc no matter what. As far as the role goes, primary and intellect is not really what you'd want, especially considering how low strength is right now. I would honestly like to see a lot more in strength, a lot more in mobility, and of course a lot more in recovery. That's just how I would imagine this exotic synergy would go. And finally, we have the Warlock exotic Starfire Protocol. Its main perk, Fusion Harness. Fusion grenades have an additional charge plus recharge from empowered weapon damage, and fusion grenade kills grant rift energy. So if you have an empowering rift, you stand in that empowering rift, you get some empowered weapon damage, and then you get more fusion grenade energy, and you throw those fusion grenades and you get more rift energy, and you just keep on cycling between them. Yeah, honestly, there's not much more to say about this. It does pretty much what you'd expect. That's what it says on the tin. As far as the role goes, primary and recovery, secondary and discipline is definitely what you're looking for this exotic. Definitely a great synergy, and it's a 64 stat total with some pretty lower stats on everything else, which is pretty much exactly what you'd want. So definitely above average roll for something that's maybe below average as far as exotics go.
Oh god, I spilled some gasoline on my armor. Oh god.
Outside of that, make sure you're picking up your 5 of swords for high scoring nightfalls on the regular nightfalls, picking up your invitation of the 9 for powerful gear and lore, and then finally picking up an exotic engram. If there's any exotic that you do not have from a world drop, it will be guaranteed to be that, on top of the fact it will be a high stat roll. So if we look at this right now, we can see this Phoenix Protocol is a 59. My previous one is actually higher. I guess that's just being unlucky, but it can get anywhere from 59 to 65, which is a really good thing, and I recommend you pick those up if you have a lot of legendary shards. Well, it's I guess it's infusion material. Yo. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of the video. Let me know in the comments down below if any questions or concerns, if I missed something, all that whatnot. Also, make sure you come check out the live stream. I usually live stream right after these Xur videos on 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time over at my Twitch channel, link in the description down below. So come check that out. We'll be doing some powerfuls, pinnacles, open lobbies, all that whatnot. And yeah, my name's been Dychronic, and I'll see you guys on the next one.